Gonna get started here in a second. guys ready? Guys ready for some drawing? Hope all y'all doing well tonight. Getting my drawing supplies out. Taco Beaver! How's it going, Taco Beaver? You fantastic humanoid. What? Why can't I hear myself? What's going on? What is going on? Hello. How's it going? Humans? Just playing Diablo. Diablo 3 or Diablo 1? I mean, by saying Diablo, it could be anything. Oh no! My Create for Kids thing is gone. Where did it go? There it is. There it is. Bloop. 3. Okay. Just check it. I mean, you might be playing 1. You might be going old school. Ah, the days of duping gold and potions. I remember. I'm glad you're chilling, hanging out with us. I'm gonna throw up a reference. Whoa, it's huge. It's huge. Be a lot of fun. Yeah, you know, it's funny. Like we always have like a tainted view of history. We always remember it better than it is. You go back and play some of those really old games, it's really hard to get into them. Should play some time. Diablo is one of those addictions for me. I don't know if I can play Diablo again. The addiction is strong, you might say. Oh, hang on. There we go. Playing for 30 hours. Yeah, see, wait, 30 hours total or 30 hours in a row? Or both? Ow. Addiction in a row, yeah. See, I knew it was bad when I was, I knew it was bad when I started, like, dreaming of, like, the numbers that would pop up and hitting, like, an extra 0 and all, like, the weird things that you would... No. When I knew it was when I saw the legendary thing. I saw the legendary beam and I'm like, woo. I'm addicted. Alright, so we're going to start with this portrait, blocking all the shapes here, like normal. And then clean it up. I still have to figure out if I can do a coloring book page by tomorrow. I still don't know what I would do. I thought I could do like maybe a landscape. Maybe I could. We'll have to see. Lovely Lady B, how's it going? Evening. Hello. How are you doing tonight? Why is my camera shaking? Oh, because my chair is hitting it. Alright, so let's get a rough shape of the nose here. Boom, boom, pow. Get the eyebrows in here. Been seeing some of the coloring book pics and they're amazing. They're so good. I posted a teaser video on the Twitch Creates account earlier today of just some of the pages we got. freaking awesome, and they keep coming in. There's still more and more of them. Like, it seems like every hour. So cool. But yeah, there's no landscape, so I might do a landscape one. I'm trying to prep my alien face hugger sculpture for painting tomorrow. Nice. That sounds awesome. Is that just a piece you've been working on? I was working on a video the other day, a time-lapse video, and my camera shut off halfway through. I was like, no! Terrified I'll break the whole thing on stream. Oh no! At least it'd be a good clip. And then you file it under marketing. Working on it the past week. Yes. It's awesome. Oh, I guess I should have... No, I think I have Tiltify still in here. I think. Yeah, I think I do. Wasn't sure if my alerts would pop up, but I think they will if someone donates. Don't jinx it. No, I'm not jinxing it. I'm just giving you a way to frame it, just in case it happens. And you can be like, oh, that's... But you have to react like in a hilarious manner. That's the only thing. You have to like flip out or like start like cackling. It's the only thing. I mean, that's a better way to take it too. But just to make the videos, or maybe say like hi YouTube after. It's the true thing. Taco Beaver, it's almost midnight. Gotta bounce. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you're gonna keep playing Diablo, enjoy. Or if you're getting to bed, have a good night. Can't wait to see the work finish. Yes. Should be about an hour. Probably less. I don't think I'm gonna work on this one that long. Lemonade out of broken clay. Yes, exactly. That's what you gotta do in life, too. When life gives you broken clay, you make lemonade. Crack the tail and broken a leg multiple times. If it breaks, it breaks. That's a good mentality. Don't worry about it. Let's get some of this, the eye shape in here a little bit developed. I'm using my technical graphite pencil. Whoa! It's freaking awesome. I love this thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these, but they are so fun to draw with. They're just this giant piece of graphite. Feels like it's indestructible. Welcome to Philosophy 101 with Professor Moss. How's it going, Drunk Gizmo? How's it going? Who was your portrait subject? So this guy, that guy, the dude, that human, I found a photo on Reddit Gets Drawn. A subreddit that I frequent. That's how trolls say that. I really love Reddit gets drawn. It's super easy to grab reference from there. There's a lot of really good pictures. So I to answer your question, I have no idea who this is. I have no idea. But we're drawing him. And you're welcome to draw along. Totally encourage you to draw along. Photos on screen. If you need a bigger reference, let me know. I kind of wanted to go fast on this first portrait. Just get something on paper. Get those creative juices flowing. Stardust Meatbot is reminding me to remind you. This is all for charity. Stream everything. Raise money for Create for Kids. The coloring book is almost over. Completed today. Or the charity campaign is, at least. Then we'll be sending it out. I clay better than I draw. Well, then clay it up. Maybe we should do some speed sculpting. Hope you guys are all having a good night. I'm pretty tired, but I wanted to jump on stream to hang out with you guys and also to celebrate the last day of this charity event. You guys all had a good weekend. Hope you guys all were able to relax, maybe get some art in. I was able to do a portrait or two. Actually, I did a bunch of portraits. One of my favorite things to do is draw while listening to live music, especially drawing musicians while they play. They have some of the best, the best facial expressions. I got to see the amazing Tammy Black Media. You guys might know her. She streams on the Twitch. Along with Sunny Black Media and their whole band. It's incredible how different music in real life is than listening to it on a stream or a recording. The musician can really take you on a journey with them. Sounds kind of interesting. I love watching people's faces change. And the way they do it when they're playing music is incredible. You just see you see the most incredible expressions, especially when it's like a powerful, emotional song. Especially originals. Like I love covers and seeing what people do with covers. But it's really the original music that really shows not only like the songwriting ability and everything, but also just the emotion, because they're capturing that moment, putting it down, and you get to see them relive it. Such a powerful thing to see live. Well, to all of you humans out there hanging out with me today, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to cheers you. If you got a cup, cheers it with me. Ka-ding! Believe it made that noise. Ka-ding! Humdrum Cheetah, how's it going? Yes, I am doing art. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Really need to come to a creative meetup. You totally do. They're so much fun. They are so much fun. How are you doing, Humdrum Cheetah? It's been a while. I'm making this dude's eyes super big, but you know what? We're committed to it. It's gonna be a fast one tonight. I'm gonna spend 5 more minutes on this. How about that? 5 more minutes. That's all I get. Then we're going on to the next one. I want to do a warm-up sketch. That's what this is. Five more minutes? Wow, who set that deadline? Who did that? Who would ever... Jesus. Now I'm freaking out. There we go. We got this. You're doing good. I've been sewing, and now I'm a creative lull. Oh, yeah. Creative days, you might say. The afterburn. Drunk Gizmo, creative meetup. What is this craziness you speak of? We've been doing creative meetups in the Bay Area. We drew at the zoo. We had kind of an informal one going out to get ice cream, play board games, and then listen to live music from some musicians. And then a lot of the meetup groups that are around the world, especially in North America and the US, there's a lot of creative streamers that go to those as well. And I know LA specifically has a ton of creatives in the area. I don't know if they still organize the meetups though. I'm in the East Bay, and Billy's been inviting me to the Bay Area meetups whenever I get be able to make it. Well, are you coming out next week? They have one next week. It's supposed to be pretty fun. Board games and chill. I'm excited about that one. Should be pretty fun. East Bay is close by. Honestly, as an anxious person and an artist, I know how you feel with like trying to get out of the house and like the anxiety of like meeting new people, but like once you get there, it's just a bunch of freaking amazing humans that all have the same passion for content creation and watching Twitch streamers and all that. It's like being at the conventions, which is why I'm really looking forward to PAX West. It's just full of incredible people. People that you know, people that you haven't met yet. A really messy one. Whatever. You gotta start somewhere. That's what we're starting today. We're starting with a mess. Pull out some of the highlights. I've got all those mid-tones all over the place, but you really want them to shine. So I'm gonna pull some of these highlights out of here. And then I'm gonna go in and make some darker shadows. Elendris, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, the shadows are really gonna help make this, give a lot of dimension to this piece. But I don't have high hopes, but that's fine. I'm having fun. That's the point. Really love how quickly this came together. Yeah, it's amazing how much... So you have the right tools and things just go so much faster. This technical pencil is really nice. This technical pencil right here. That one. It was super nice because if you see how big the graphite is, it's huge. Huge. Compared to this one. And that's really what's cool about it, is like you make big strokes with this one. You can really block in the shadow. But then you can use the well, my favorite is the mechanical pencil here to then go in and do some of the detailed areas. It's going really good. Having a good night. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here chilling with us and having a great night. Okay, 3 more minutes. Where did you buy this fancy pencil? Actually, so you can get them on Amazon. I just put together this little, some of my favorite drawing supplies. I actually should set this up in the bot. Oh, hey, Stardust Mate Bot, thank you. Oh, you can see on there. I actually have a link on there to some Amazon links, which if you purchase on, I'll get a little cut. So it's a sales pitch, but it's also because I love them. I've been using them since I was like 16. Because I hate having, one of the alternatives having those like charcoal blocks that you can hold on to. I really don't like that. Or having pencils that you cut into the graphite, the wood of the pencil, and you expose more of the graphite. I don't like that part of it. Yeah, and if you're an artist, I would actually highly recommend setting up one of those Amazon affiliate links too. You can link your favorite supplies on there and recommend those out. So it's twofold. It's two recommendations in one. I don't like the thin ones because I break them, but the other one looks fun to work with. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to work with. They dull out though, so you can get sandpaper strips to keep them sharp, but I actually like them really, really dull, because then you're not super worried about details when you're working on it, working with those pencils. It also gets you in the habit when you're using it to focus on the broad strokes in the shadow. That way you're not worried about the lines, the outline and whatnot. Alright, so carve in some light here. Also, something that a lot of people don't know, I mean, a lot of people know how awesome mechanical pencils are, but they don't use them for drawing because you can't get the variety of line weight or hardness. But you can actually buy different hardnesses of the graphite for mechanical pencils. Hit the camera. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. The eyes. Clean that part up a little bit. Draw flowers mostly. Yes. I wish I got more into drawing flowers. They're super fun. They're so detailed. They're incredibly unique. But I just never got into drawing them. I should probably do some still lifes of them. I think that'd be fun. Love nature drawings, yes. Yes. Smooth that out. Alright, so I'm going to smooth that out, clean it up. We're going to call this one done for a quick 20-minute piece. Been known to do a 9-minute challenge. The last one was fun. Oh, that's awesome. 9 minutes. Sorry, keep hitting the camera.
The most lasting, the most profound, the most sophisticated, the most danceable,
The most
home,
danceable.
most human music anybody would ever want to hear in their lifetime. Musicians today see music as a
Alright.
that is wide open for study, for devotion, and for the desire to be able to play anything that's good music.
It was a challenge I issued. I love doing the timed ones. They're so good.
To be able to study that clave and the thousands of rhythms that fit around it. To be able to study
The time drawings are really fun because you start learning the process so much more than you would if you gave yourself
mystery,
infinite time.
what's going to come next.
I think a lot of people
With being able to
don't hold themselves to
the moment. Hopefully this
a
record
specific amount of time, and they either overwork a piece or they don't let themselves
to be part of that great
leave
band
it finished.
all of us are becoming. The true
It's kind of a
coming together.
happy, perfect place. You got to get in the middle there. Are you... Let's skip this song because it's not a song. It just seems like he's talking. The challenge amazed you. Yeah, it's interesting too, because like the time limit, time limit forces you to just go with it, and afterwards, it's interesting because afterwards you're not as hard on yourself. You're not as hard on yourself, because you know, oh, I only had 10 minutes or something like that. Oh, shoot. Go away. I think we're gonna do a puppy. Puppy drawing. Alright, I'm gonna do some puppies. I don't draw animals too much, so I thought, why not? Why not draw a puppy? That'd be good practice. If I can hold my pencil, which I can't. Apparently I can't hold my pencil. Alright, let's block in the general shape of the head. Super, super simple blocks, really, to get the general shape. Get the fluffy ears in here. And I'm blocking the nose. It's such a big nose, it's foreshortened. Okay, so we got general placement of the eyes. Have this ear out here. Some of my favorite pieces I've ever done. Is this music loud? How's that? I feel like the music was a little loud. Maybe it was just loud for me. Alright, so what was I saying? Some of my favorite pieces that I've ever done have been animal portraits. I did these these 3 animal portraits, summer of 2015. I remember it so vividly because that's when I started streaming. Some of my first commissions. Puppa portraits. But I haven't done too many of them. Those were like the only ones that I'd ever actually done. It got crazy for a sec, but not too bad. Okay, yeah, I turned it down. I turned it down a little bit. I think maybe the song was just getting into an intense part. But it's getting a little crazy for me. Happy puppy. Something about a puppy face that just makes you smile. Just makes it everything all right. Okay, so how are we looking here? So I want to chop off a little bit of this. That's a little too big. What if we did that? Nope, about halfway in between. Cute puppy, yes! It's on Reddit Gets Drawn. See, there's just so many good things on there. You can find awesome portraits, dog portraits. There we go. Get that nose. Get the big nostrils in there. Let's kind of block in the eyes real fast. It's actually going to be really fun to shade, I think. One thing I really like about hair is that it catches the light in really interesting ways. It's got really reflective areas of light, and then usually can see distinct areas of shadow as well. And of course, if you want to draw along, all you got to do is grab that post-it note, grab that shard of an IKEA pencil that you stole from IKEA. I see it in your drawer. It's okay. They know that it was for drawing. Go ahead and grab that and draw along with me. Because who doesn't want to draw a cute puppy? Who doesn't? Alright, let's round this off. And this one too. No, it's from Golfland. Yeah. Well, there you go. They're okay with it too. They have a contract. They say you have to print out this many pencils, and you get a discount if X number of people draw with your mini pencils. I don't know. I don't think IKEA. I don't think they know. Have you guys ever seen those drawings where they can only use like one ballpoint pen, and then at one point it just dies because they've been using it for an entire piece? I feel like you could do something like that, but with IKEA pencils. Oh, whoa. No, that does go up that high. That does go up that high. Is it the Golfland that's in... Oh, man. Santa Clara? Is that where it is? Mountain View? My friend and I used to go to that golf land and play Soul Calibur. All the time. For some reason, Soul Calibur was the reason why we'd go bust down there. Went through all my pens last month to make sure they were all worked, sharpened all the pencils. Then this morning, no pens worked, all the pencils were dull. Well, so now you know you gotta do that every month. It's like a monthly thing you gotta do now. It's one in Castro Valley I used to go to growing up. And you've had that pencil since you used to go there as a kid? It's dedication. Must be a really good pencil. Okay, so cleaning up some of these lines before we go in and do the outline. That makes everything so much easier. I remember I used to jump right into the shading, and it would just give me like the biggest headache, because you'd commit, especially to something like the eyes. You'd commit super early on and then realize you put it in the wrong spot. And I found that if you take it slow, go in steps, it makes it easier for the entire process. Everything just seems to be easier when you go through the right way of doing it. Okay. So let's start putting in some of the details. So I really wanted, the nose is like the feature here. So let's clean up the nose a little bit. Clean up the nose here. Hardly ever use it, but it's a good memory. Hey, well, it's funny because it's not just a pencil. It's actually a memory at that point. When you pick it up, you relive those memories. That's why experiences are so much better than physical things, in terms of being able to relive them. But if you can infuse a memory into a physical thing, whether it's a photograph or a craft or just a crafted piece of something, it's even better. Jesus, big nostrils. Get those big nostrils in there. And maybe I'll submit a dog portrait for the coloring book. Picture of my dog. Vex Animator, how's it going? You sexy man. Not much. How are you doing? How you doing? I don't think I'm happy with where the eye is, so I think if we moved it right there, it would be more correct. No, I think I got the left side right. I think it comes down a little further. Yeah, there we go. Good. Good to hear. It's good to see you. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Needs to be skinnier. Pretty tired. Ended up subbing 2 classes in a row. 7 hours straight. 7 hours straight of you talking and trying to motivate, inspire master's students. Oh man. At that point, it's kind of just like poking and prodding, making sure they've got that final push. Fun but exhausting. That's how I would imagine it is. Sounds rewarding though, because those are people that are just really into it, really excited. But you just got to give them that final motivation. I'm exhausted just reading that. Yeah, I got a little tired. I got to admit, I got a little tired reading that. Worthwhile, yeah. Sounds like it. Okay. Got this highlight here. Sup, iMaker? How's it going? It's great because of the master's level. I often end up learning as much from them as they learn from me. Absolutely. Absolutely. And how fast things change in an industry like that. I'm sure they've learned tricks that they can teach you. You can share. By the way, iMaker, am I saying your name wrong? Have I been saying your name wrong this entire time? Is it iMocker? Is your name iMocker? About to get some Z's, but I wanted to pop in for a bit. Well, I'm glad you're here. Mocker, it is? Why didn't you correct me? iMocker. iMocker. I feel like an idiot now. Hey, Snowmew. How's it going, Snowmew? We're just working on some doodles today. I decided randomly to do this dog portrait. Just because, you know, dogs are always good. They make you happy. Gotta show them some love. But when you show them these portraits, they don't understand. So they're not the most rewarding. That's probably why I don't do them a lot. Because the dogs they're not very thankful after you show them a portrait of themselves. That's probably what it is. Doge, so cute. Thank you, Ponge. Testmocker. You're doing good, Snowmew. That's awesome. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Used to people messing up your name. It's okay, Sandra calls you eye matcher. Do your eyes match? Yeah, that's a good question. Or maybe he matches other people's eyes. Because a matchmaker doesn't make matches for themselves. And an eye maker does the same. You match eyes. Whoa. Winter 13, thank you so much for that host. Thank you so much, Winter 13. How are you doing? Was that after a stream? Hope your stream went fantastically. Hi. Hi. Oh, I guess I can turn my webcam back on. Here, I'll put it on. Put it over here. I'll put it in the dog's eye. We'll put it in the dog's eye. There we go. How's it going, Winter 13? How was your stream? How was your stream? Tiny Mouse. Hi. Hi. How's it going? I hope you're having a great day. My name is Monkey on Strike Hormas. Winner is not raiding. Well, thank you for that not raid. How's it going, Darius? Tiny Sipe. So tiny. If you guys are new here, I'm Monkey on Strike or Moss. I doodle, I paint, and today we're doing a stream for Create for Kids, raising money for Save the Children. Doing a puppy portrait. Going to run and grab dinner, but I'm glad to watch you for a bit. Lovely Lady B, thanks so much for being here. I hope you have a fantastic night and enjoy your dinner. You're doing well, Jarius. That's awesome. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. We're kind of doing all these random lines on the face to define where some of the shadow's going to be going. I might as well just start going in, just start doodling some of the shadow. Some of the shadows. Hype. Like the positivity community. The positivity community is freaking amazing. It's fun to see someone flail about, especially if it's like a scary game, but I really love the positive communities on Twitch that focus on community engagement, interaction, and just developing like the supportive areas for people just to hang out. Getting that puppy eye developed. Let's just keep going, keep going. So with the strokes, I'm trying to follow the shape of the face here. Just kind of doing some general strokes. And what's really cool, so when you're learning this on portraits, it's kind of hard to pick up this technique, but it's actually really easy to do on animals because they have all this hair. You've got all this hair. There's enough positivity on the There's not enough positivity on the internet on the first place. Yeah, exactly. It's awesome there's a place for it on Twitch. And Moss is one of the most positive humans on the planet, which is why it's one. Oh, I didn't know I was your role model. I mean, especially when you're creating, positivity helps immensely. It helps you feel confident. It helps you push yourself. And especially with going into something where you don't have a developed skill in it. It's amazing what positivity can do to inspire you and motivate you to keep going. Oh, well, here, I'll blend after this. iMocker, any thoughts on how you want to get my art to me? I don't want you to have to spend a lot on shipping. Or would that be a Twitch expense? iMocker, well, it wasn't for work, so I couldn't expense it. But I actually was going to go to the post office today, but I didn't manage to make it. If I work from home someday this week, I'm going to see how much it's going to cost. Because I do want to frame it to protect it on its journey and also to make it look pretty. LEB, so glad I could catch a stream. I'm so glad you're here. How's it going, LEB? But yes, I will figure out a way to get you that artwork. iMocker, not iMaker. Teach me art tricks and tips. Always, Snowmew. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I usually try to go through some general tips, like what are my conscious choices that I'm developing right now. Why I'm doing certain things. Especially if you don't know what I'm doing, feel free to ask. I'm also going to be putting together some tutorials pretty soon. The first one I want to do is on portraiture. That's actually why I've been doing a lot of portraiture on stream the last month as I'm preparing to... I just wanted to refresh my knowledge and make sure I was comfortable enough to pass that knowledge off. I see your IRL streams. Did you use those via the Twitch app? Did it kill your phone battery? Yes, Snowmew, it does. I always have a extra battery with me. Ever since I've been going to conventions, I always carry that with me. So I just plug it in the whole time, and I don't notice much. iMocker, no rush. Probably end up bringing it to TwitchCon to give to Claire anyway. Awesome. Awesome. We'll figure it out. With love, right now I'm focusing on gesture drawing and anatomy. Great place to start. Gesture drawing is a fantastic place to start when you're learning to draw. It's the foundation for everything. Even learning to see and developing that artistic eye to think constructively about your own work. You really have to understand what a gesture, the base gesture, and also the anatomy of the pieces. Is that 2mm lead? Which kind of lead holder is that? It looks fancy. So this is, actually, I have a link to some of my art supplies on here. It's a different brand of the lead holder, but it's the same size, and I've actually used that. I used the other one too that I have on there, and I definitely recommend it. They are freaking amazing. So yeah, the difference. You can see the difference between the two tips if it would focus. Come on. There we go. So you can see the difference. The difference is that one of them is, oh gosh, why am I doing this? So one of them is, it's just huge, 2mm, and then this is the 0.5mm. So huge difference. Really good for shading, really good for details. It's going well. I'm going to lurk and finish crocheting a beanie I'm making right now. It's looking great so far. Cute doggo. Thank you so much, LV. I hope your creation goes well. Artistic. I got a Koh-i-Noor I like, but I feel like I need another 2mm for a different lead. Yeah, you can. I really like that they have all these different leads that you can put in them, the different graphite. I've been trying to train myself not to say lead. Because I used to say I used to say lead all the time, and I'm trying to say graphite more and more. Is it bad to call it lead? No, I think it's more of a. I mean, that's what it used to be. It used to be lead, but now it's graphite. Sorry, it was just something like personal for me. I don't know why I brought it up outside of my head. I still say lead. Yeah, I mean, it's correct to say. If you go to an art store and you're like, hey, where can I find the lead? They're not going to be like, get out of the store. That was just something my brain caught just now. So it's not like, I'm not attacking you, I'm sorry. Same thing with tin foil. Yeah. Yeah. Dang it, now that one's going to bug me too. Okay, so it's not tin foil. Aluminium foil. Aluminium foil. Get this shaded area right here. I'm going to go and play with some of the highlights and shadows. And I'll be using the kneaded eraser probably to pull out all the highlights in here. Lead picks up phone, calls intercom. Attention shoppers, this guy is calling graphite lead. LOL, WTF, you have to come see this. That's how we talk over the intercom. There is a spill on aisle 3. Spill on aisle 3. My eyes don't want to stay open. Have a good night. Have a good night. iMocker, thank you so much for being here. Enjoy your sleep. So glad you guys are all chilling, hanging out. If you're lurking, if you're passing out, thank you for hanging. If you're chatting, appreciate it. You're doing doges. I would have loved to have submitted yours. Well, I'm not doing commissions of doges. This is just a random one I found on Reddit Gets Drawn. I will at some point very soon start doing some more work up for sale. At some point. I wanted to get this video done. I want to sell some of my works that are just sitting behind me on this wall back there. You can't see them right now. And then I will potentially do some more commissions in the future. So I might do your Doge. Your Doge. Your Doge. It's possible. Okay, how are we looking here? I need to darken that part up, get the eyes nice and dark. I don't like how the nose looks. You know what it is? You know what it is? I think it's this. I think that's it. Can't afford any commissions, just got excited when I see you doing Doge. Well, that's totally fine. Maybe one day I'll ask for a quick sketch. Or ask for a quick reference. Wow! Immortal 6! Thanks so much to the host. How are you doing, Immortal 6? The Immortal Army has arrived! Guys, I want you to join in. Help me out here. I need you help welcome in these raiders. Copy that message and paste it. I want to see that chat turn into rainbows. Welcome everybody. Spam that chat. Thank you guys so much for bringing that raid in here. Immortal 6, how was your stream? How was your stream? Hi. Yes. Hope you had a good stream. What were you creating? What were you doing? What were you destroying? What was your content creation tonight? Stream was awesome. Just hung out and played some Hollow Knight. Oh, Hollow Knight. That's a game I've been wanting to pick up. That's a roguelike, right? I think I saw it was a roguelike. I gotta check that one out. It's pretty... Hey, there's an army all of a sudden. Well, welcome to the Immortal 6 army. We're doing a Doge. If you guys are new here, I'm Monkey on Strike. You guys can call me Moss, NOS. I paint, I draw. Tonight we're doing a Doge. It's roguelike. It is a roguelike. Okay, cool. Easy to get lost and explore from what I've found. Nice. That's exactly what I want. That sounds awesome. It's Purdy Dog. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, having some fun with it. I just gotta pull out some of these shadows, and then I think it's really gonna start popping. I'm using some really rough marks just because I know I'm gonna blend it in, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, it's a pretty chill night. We're just raising money for Create for Kids, which is going to be ending tonight. Trying to raise a little bit more before the end. The coloring book looks so good. I can't wait to show you guys the final product. It's gonna be so amazing. And I haven't done a coloring book in a long time, but it could be super fun to do on stream. So I gotta make sure that I get the $50 donation so I get the physical copy. Alright, let's get this eye to find a little more. I just saw another artist I follow post their coloring book. It looks awesome. Snowmew, that's great. Which artist is that? I know Carson posted his today. Carson's looks freaking amazing. Oh, I think it's oh, there it is. Nice. Nice. Kiki Doodles. Kiki Doodles. Why do I not know Kiki Doodles? I probably know her work. I don't know why I don't know her name off the top of my head. Area of that light reflection on there, and then we're gonna get that nice dark ring around the eye. Am I allowed to post links here? I found a link to her book on Tumblr. You can link it, you'll get nerfed, but that's fine. I can click on it. A sacrifice you can make. Oh, I can also permit you. Boom. Oh, there you go. Bonsai! Bonsai! How are you doing, Bonsai? Oh, of course. I know Kiki Doodles. Of course. That looks so good. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Doing good. That's awesome to hear, Bonsai. Just chilling. Yeah, we're chilling here too. It's really chill stream. So I don't fault any of you for falling asleep. Just don't fall asleep at the wheel. Alright, let's get that Doge. The Doge under eye here. And then we're going to get some nice texture all over this piece. Washington is getting a heat wave. No, that sounds like it sucks. Whoa, holy crap, that's loud. Wonder how loud it is for you guys. That was really loud for me. Snowmy, thank you so much. Snowmy, thank you so much for donating $20 to Create for Kids. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Shh. Shh. Oh my gosh. That is so freaking awesome. Thank you so much, Snowmew. That gets you the digital copy. Wasn't too loud? Okay, maybe it's just my headphones, but that was freaking loud. Thank you so much for the kids. Yes. Let's see. How close are we to the goal? Yes, we're getting there. We're getting there, you guys. It wasn't that bad. Good, good. For the kids. Yes, it is for the kids. For Save the Children. Such a good cause. Thank you so much for supporting them, supporting Create for Kids, and I know you're going to enjoy that coloring book. Super, super amazing. There's so many talented artists that have participated already, and I know there's a bunch more working on it for tomorrow, for the deadline tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to contribute to it. That's what this stream was supposed to be. Was supposed to be me figuring out what I was going to do for the coloring book and starting to work on it. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that. We'll see. We'll see. This can't be a coloring book. You need solid lines. Yeah, no, this is not the piece. This is not the piece for the coloring book. I was probably going to do a landscape. Actually, I mean, you could technically put this in a coloring book, and then people would have to color over it. But that makes it hard on people. And I think the thing with coloring books is they're supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be fun, relaxing, chill. This is a good doggo at the very least. Well, thank you. I'm having a lot of fun with this piece. I think art is, and has always been, and should always be, about the process for me. I think if it becomes laborious, you're not going to enjoy it, the finished product or the process, unless you have a good time creating. And I think that's something something that people lose because they get too hard on themselves for whether they make mistakes or whether they feel like they don't grow. I see it all the time where people are like, I can be hard on myself. As of late, I've been pretty hard on myself, especially for art. But I think that the end result and the product, or the process, are still fun even when I am hard on myself. But you can't let yourself, you can't quit. You can't quit if you don't like how something's coming out. You just gotta kind of push through and have fun. Totally understand. Don't be hard on yourself as long as it's fun. Yeah, exactly. And some people have, you know, they have different views on, like, we were talking about that this weekend, about how there's different artists, there's different teachers that force artists to kind of be torn down to nothing in order to be built up. And I'm definitely the kind of person that really just wants to inspire you to build on what you have. And to know that you can't know everything. That's the biggest thing. And then to just have fun with it. Because life is too short to be so hard on yourself that you can't get anything done. You can't do anything. Otto Telek. About the process. Actually, so FX Animator, that book, Flow, I actually realized I have a copy of that book, and I read it, oh gosh, maybe 10 years ago. My dad recommended that book to me. I knew the cover looked familiar. Flow. Nick Hankins, thanks so much. Thank you, Nick. That means a lot coming from you. Thank you. How are you doing? It's so hard to focus on just the process. Yeah. Doggo! Guys, it's the Twitch cops. It's the Twitch cops taking our memes. Taking our doggos. Our doges. Hide the doges. Hide the doges. Flow, the psychology of optimal experience. How are you, Stealthy Slith? I saw you a few hours ago, but how are you? How are you now? Nick, you're doing dandy. That is great to hear. I am doing fantastic. Thank you for your well wishes and your hopes. I am having a fantastic night hanging out here with you guys. We're raising money for Create for Kids, a fantastic cause, having fun with it, and failing at making a coloring book, but that's fine. That's fine. There's already some amazing things in there. You don't need my piece in the coloring book. Doing well. Hi, Chad. Hello, fellow chatters. that's, that's how I feel whenever I have a staff badge. I was in a Magic the Gathering chat the other day, and I was just asking a question about an interaction on a card. I'm like, can they really play that? Isn't that the better play or the better card to grab? And like 2 people responded like normally, and then other people were like, that's a Twitch staff. And I'm just kind of sitting there like, hello, fellow chatters. I am just engaging with this content like the rest of you. Ignore the badge. Let me enjoy my content watching in this group experience. Fancy Schmancy, how's it going, Fancy Schmancy? Oh god, we're that meme. We are totally that meme. I am human too, I promise. Hope you're doing well, Fancy. Good to see you. But you were just talking about teachers tearing you down to build you back up. I so dealt with that college. Yeah, I did too. And that's the interesting thing that made me really inspired to motivate people in a different way. And I don't know what it was. I actually think it's really based on this this feedback my mom gave me like when I was like 7 years old. When I was no, actually I was probably older than that. Maybe it was like 13 or something like that. But she was giving me feedback on how to give constructive criticism, and I will always remember this about giving a compliment sandwich. And making sure that whatever you have, or a constructive sandwich, where you phrase your constructiveness. Wicked Bowie, thank you so much for that, host. You phrase your Bob Ross between recurring Bob Rosses that infinitely distribute themselves throughout the universe, so that there's always a Bob Ross after your Bob Ross. That's basically what my mom's advice was. Hey, Wicked Bowie, how's your stream? No, but my mom was saying that the criticism, maybe your anatomy could use some work, and maybe you need to define the rib cage more if you were doing like constructive criticism and figure drawing. But you phrase it between 2 positive things. So you say, really great job capturing the emotion or the movement or something like that. Something that is actually concrete, or maybe it could be subjective, but something that they can look at and say, like, yeah, I actually did a good job on that. And then you phrase the constructive criticism between that and then an idea or some inspiration. Mom Moss is wise, yes. Monkey on... Mom on strike. I guess it's Moss. Mom on strike is also Moss. Got a couple Damascus chef knives glued up and ready to finish. That sounds freaking awesome, Bowie. That sounds so cool. Guinevere, how's it going? Doge. Bowie raid. Guys, we got a raid in here. Raid alert. Grab that raid message. I know you see it. Hang on, I gotta scroll to find it. There it is. I wanna see this chat blow up. Bowie raid. Join it. Join in on the raid. Join in on the raid and show the love for Wicked Bowie, a fantastic creator. Make sure you give him a follow. And by the way, follow Effects Animator Who else is in here that's an artist? Guinevere. Follow Guinevere. She's a fantastic artist. We've got a bunch of artist lurkers that came in and said hi too. So make sure you follow everybody. Need them Viking Raiders. Yes. All the Vikings. Follow Nick Hankins. He's a fantastic artist. Talk about recurring Bob Rosses through an infinite progression of time. Nick is a fantastic creator who really embodies Bob's spirit, and you definitely have to give him a follow. Can I post links? I can permit you. What do you want to post? That's the question. What do you want to post? It depends. Guinevere, you're doing great. Finish your painting today. Yes. That always feels so good when you finish a piece. Feels so good, man. Feels super amazing. Milk and cookies, my dude, I love you. Oh, thank you so much for being here. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. By the way, thank you guys so much for hanging out. You guys are freaking fantastic and amazing. I love all of you. I'm the Moose. How's it going, Moose? Yeah, Stealthy Slip. So you were in the painting class with Nick. That's awesome. That painting class was so cool. I wish I had the time to go in there and do it. Too busy at TwitchCon. Next time. You won the Bob Ross costume. That's amazing. Technotron. I'll post my last artwork for you. Yes. It's a 2-minute clip. Black and white film. Harvey, that reminds me of you. Yes, go for it. Here, I'll post it and I'll save the link for later. Permit effects animator. Permit Technotron. I'll permit both you guys. Thank you. Awesome, thank you. Oh, Technotron, this is freaking crazy. This is awesome. My browser capture is actually broken, so I don't think I'll be able to look at it on stream, but you guys have the link there. You should definitely check out Technotron's work. And I'll save this one for later. There we go. Save for later effects. Thank you. Darius, this is beautiful already. Thank you so much. I haven't even gotten to the other eye. We haven't even added the final highlights. But we're almost there. So thank you. We're getting there. We'll add some more shadows as well. Really define some of these areas of shadow. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. You know, if you're inspired, you should definitely draw along with us. I think we're almost done on this piece, but I'll pull up another one. Maybe not a dodge, a dodge. I believe it's pronounced dog. But we might do a portrait after this, so if you're feeling inspired. Okay, so we'll rub this in. Get that there. Get some texture on the tongue. And then I want to very subtly get this in here. I don't want to go too much into the blending. I like how there's some textured marks down here. That's French dog fromage. It is the dog cheese. Je voudrais le dog fromage, s'il vous plaît. Aujourd'hui, maintenant. Deux fromage sur la table. Ici. Merci. I speak very good French, especially when it comes to Doge fromage, a product I completely agree with and would love to sell you. Doge fromage. This has now turned in. Holy crap! Why are you donating while I'm doing weird French accents? K5, thank you so much for the donation to Create for Kids. You fantastic and wonderful being. Thank you so much for your support for Create for Kids. You're freaking amazing. Thank you so much for the awesome work that you put in the coloring book as well. You are incredible. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Are you coming in right when I'm being super weird with Doge fromage and supporting the Doge fromage? But thank you. You do so much for Twitch Creative, Kay. Omelette de fromage, yes. God, Dexter's Lab was such a good show. What was he? He was trying to learn French through osmosis? I'm okay with going to bed, then I'm like, oh no, haven't gotten our hard copy yet. Ooh, yeah. That's awesome. I want to get a hard copy to color on stream. I think that would be so much fun. I still need to donate in order to get my donate $50 to get that hard copy. And it's gonna be it's a collector's item because it's only gonna be made for this event. So Hoku Props, how's it going, Hoku Props? Hope you're having a good night. Collectors. The meatball shoots rainbows. This Doge is looking pretty good. I do want to add some more darkness to some of these areas to really make them pop. Clean up some of the details I missed. But I actually like how light it is. I mean, there's a lot of areas here where I could go darker, but I don't think I am, just because I like how it looks. CM Reed, thank you so much for the follow, you amazing Stardust Meatball. Welcome to the Mossverse. I am Monkey on Striker Moss. Whose dog is this? This is from Reddit Gets Drawn. People post portraits and apparently dog photos. And I saw it and I was like, that dog made me smile. I want to look at its face a little longer. Okay, I think we're done here. Okay, so what I think I want to do, I think I want to clean up the... Oh my god, that's so loud! Stealthy's Lit, thank you so much for that amazing donation to Create for Kids. We are supporting Save the Children with that $20 donation. You get the digital version of that coloring book. You can print it out. You can create fantastic colors on pieces from artists on Twitch Creative. Thank you so much for your support. Worth it for your reaction. I really have to turn that notification down because it's like playing a scary game, and it's a jump scare at this point for me. Like, my body's kind of anticipating it now. It's like, when is it going to happen next? Should be drawing like this. Alright, guys. Yeah, it's not loud for you guys. I think it's just loud for me for some reason. Oh yeah, Reddit Gets Drawn. Yes, K-Pike. You know it. Of course you do. You know all the Reddits. Alright, I'm going to dab at this a little bit, make it a little lighter. Oh, that's probably pretty loud. You guys can actually hear that. You guys can hear that. I'm sorry. It's ASMR. Okay, so we dabbed that. Dabbed. All right. So we got our Doge. Let's see. We'll look at the details. Oh man, I want to clean up that errant line. And that one too. So we got all these fun areas of texture. I'm going to soften the tops of them a little bit. We'll soften this too in here. Doge. We'll clean up some of these random lines that are flowing out of the piece. The zoom is so useful for me because I can actually see the deets. I can see the deets. Sounds like me. I said it was done an hour later, still touching things up. Yes, it happens. The camera's really bad for that, and I should just say, you know what? We're done. Burn it. Burn it. So it describes an artist in general. Yeah. So let's go back and we'll look at our other portrait. So we did this super fast. That was 20 minutes. And now I want to redo it all. I just want to redo small things here and there. This is the struggle of an artist's life. The struggle is real. Whatever. I did this one yesterday. I did this off stream. Burn. I did this one off stream. But yeah, I actually really like how the Doge came out. This came out really well. Here, I'll sign it. You gotta sign your pieces. Muss. Alright. Here, I'm gonna hide my webcam for a second here. Hide the Doge. Actually, we'll leave the Doge up there. I'm gonna see if we can find another portrait to draw. Actually, and also I can show you. I just got this new camera, and oh my gosh, these drawings are so detailed. These pictures are so detailed. I love it. Love it. This new camera is so good. Oh, look at that chair. Thank you so much. I do a very good Doge. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the bits, the biddies, the cheers and the biddies. Have a wonderful night. It's late o'clock in Canada. We'll have a fantastic slumber in the Canadias. Thank you so much for stopping by and support and create for kids. And all that you do. Thank you for all that you do. Alright, so we're going to try to find another portrait to doodle. Problem is all these people post like multiple figures in it, and I just want one human. Just give me a picture of one human. And I'll draw your face. But if you don't give me a picture of one human, oh my god, should we do another puppy portrait? No, it's blurry. If that wasn't blurry, we would have done it. We would have done it. Actually, here's a good picture. Ooh, or chat. Would you guys join me in a doodle raid? Would you guys join me in a doodle raid? Guys. 7 a.m. tomorrow. Well, I hope you have a wonderful slumbers. Thank you so much for sticking by, Guinevere. So I was thinking we could do a doodle for someone, but you guys have to keep it a secret. You guys have to keep it a secret. Oh, it's 10 days. A what now? A doodle raid. Have you never heard of a doodle raid? Okay, well, we'll do one. All right, we'll do one. All right, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find someone to doodle. Okay, hang on. I gotta go back to the screen. A doodle raid is where we all draw together a quick portrait, maybe like 10 minutes. We might even do a longer one if they're gonna be on. And we doodle their faces. And then we tweet it out. Oh, I know who we could doodle. We could doodle. Let me see if I can find a picture. And she's got a great picture on here. Perfect. And there's a kitty. Kitty. Can't go wrong with kitty. Okay. Whose face? I'll put it up here. I'll put it up here. Another streamer, yeah. And then if they're still live, we'll braid them and show them what we created. If they're still live. I don't know if they will be after this. If you guys want to do the kitty, you can. There we go. Here, let me post a link here. Don't tell them. Don't tell the streamer. It's supposed to be a surprise. That's the link if you guys want to draw along. That's the link. Alright, so we're gonna set a timer here. Let's set we'll set a 15-minute timer. 15 minutes on the clock, guys. 15 minutes, here we go. Let's go. Dude, I am in. Yes. Well, the timer's already counting down. So anybody out there, you better start doodling. So grab your pencil, grab your pens, and draw along with me. We're going to be drawing this awesome broadcaster. But don't tell her. If you know who it is, don't tell her. Because it's a surprise. I love the doodle raid because it inspires people, and it really makes the person who's being drawn feel like this immense appreciation from the community. It's such a cool reaction that you get to see, especially when they're live when you do it. Okay, let's see. So we're doing a rough sketch here. Always start rough. I like the straight lines so that you can kind of move things around. So you put something in the wrong spot, you can move it. It's super easy. And you start rough. This music is so weird. This is from OC Remix. and it's just a bunch of video game music. So I always try to play a game of like, can I name the game that this is from? Most of the time I can't. X1 Terrell, thank you so much for that follow. Hey Bruffrog, how's it going, Bruffrog? I hope you're having a fantastic night. Thank you so much for being here. And see, this nose we put in the wrong spot. Here, we can just move it though. Boom, same shape. Doing good, Kipo. Why are you Kipo? What's Kipo about that? No, I'm scared. Okay, cool. Now we got basic shapes for the face. We'll clean this up too. I end everything with Kipo. What if you just said a single Kipo? Do you end that Kipo with the Kipo? Kipo, Kipo. Oop, that's the, Whoa, Jesus, that's so loud! Rouse Tower in Space, thank you so much for that donation and support for Create for Kids. Oh my god, that's so loud. Rouse Tower, what are you doing, Rouse Tower? What are you doing, Rouse Tower? What are you doing? Thank you so much for that support, Rouse Tower. You fantastic, wonderful, and amazing Stardust Meat being. That $10 is going to save the children. Thank you so much for that support. Here, we're going to make a little camera. Actually, wait, let's go even smaller. Going even smaller. We're going down here. Perfect play. This is a perfect spot for a cam. Perfect spot. May or may not have told him about the jump scare. Well, you can't even see it. You can't even see the jump scare on here, so... Now that my camera's so small. What am I doing? Scaring you and helping kids. Bruffrog. Bruffrog, there's Twitch staff here. Help me. They're gonna steal our memes. Don't steal my meme. No Bannerino. Kino, thank you so much for that host. You fantastic meat being of amazingness. Ten out of 10. Did you know that you are a Stardust meatball made of star matter, forged in the furnace of a sun? And together, we can do anything. Bro, Frog, get that op out of here. No op action in my chat. Although that's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing copy pasta. I need a wrench emote. Maybe that's what I'm still trying to figure out what my 2 extra emotes should be. I have a $24.99 and a $9.99, and I know no one is gonna sub at that level, so they're for me, and I'm trying to figure out what are the 2 emotes that I need. Being selfish with my last 2 emote spots, but since I'm being selfish, it's not gonna happen. Alan Vandervalk, thank you so much for that follow. You fantastic, wonderful being made of star matter. Welcome to the Mossiverse, a place of positive creativity where we are currently raising money for Save the Children, and we are doodling some broadcasters. A single broadcaster, actually. And then we're going to go raid them. This is called the Doodle Raid. So if you have a sketchbook, if you have a Post-it note, If you have a scrap of paper, you should pick up a pencil and draw. Get inspired. You just realized I'm Twitch staff too? What? I'm not Twitch staff. I don't work at Twitch. Rousedower in Space, thank you so much for the follow, you wonderful and amazing, fantastic Stardust meatball made of star matter. Here in the Mossverse, we can do anything with the power of the amalgamative consciousness of Twitch. I appreciate your presence here, your support for Create for Kids, and the fact that you are just here. Yes, Bro Frog, I am. I saw you drew Claire the other day. Oh, awesome, Alan. Actually, yeah, I have that piece over here. You're talking about this piece, right? Hang on, let me see if I have it. Oops, not that one. You're talking about this one, right? Oh my gosh, so big. Why is it so big? Why is it so big? You're talking about this one, right? Volpsy! Volpsy, thank you so much! Thank you, Volpsy. You're amazing, Volpsy. Thank you so much for that host. Oh, we're on a timer! Guys, we're on a timer. I'm diddle-daddling and we're on a timer. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Use grade, it's super effective. Guys, I need your help. I need your help. Help me out. Join in on this raid. Thank you so much for that host. Slick Willy, thank you so much for that support. You guys are amazing, wonderful beings. FX, I'm sorry. Yes, join in. Join in. Guys, we're doing a doodle raid right now. I know that signals the end, but it's just the beginning. Thank you guys so much for being here. Bahamut raid, yes, Bahamut raid. Oh, there's another raid. Hang on, guys. We need to copy the Bahamut raid too. Copy the Bahamut raid too. Yes, there's so much love in the chat right now. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. And if you have art supplies next, you had random pencil, I encourage you to join in. We missed the doodle raid. No, we're doing it right now. We're doing it right now. So you have time. In fact, I could add more time to the clock so that we can actually do this doodoo raid. How was your stream, Volpsy? How was your stream? Was it super effective? Thank you, Alan. I try to be positive. I think it helps, especially when you're creating, to be positive and supportive. And you know what? It also really helps to not only with other people, but it also helps yourself. So if you're kind, if you're positive, it's going to impact everything in your life, from how you interact with other people and also how they interact with you. And I'm in the mindset that what goes around comes around, and you kind of you breed the qualities in others that you have in yourself. So I try to be positive because I want to surround myself with positive people. It was pretty effective. I used talk a few many times, but he still won the match. Can I be creative? Of course you can, Alan. You didn't faint though, Volpsy, right? No fainting. I hope not. Okay, let's start shading in some areas here to give some dimension. this will also help make the drawing pop out a little more. And we only have a finite amount of time, so you might as well just jump in. Por qué no? As Bob Ross says, por qué no? Por qué no? Por qué no las dos? Doodle raid is better than a doo-doo raid. I don't know, Gamalt. It really depends on your mindset. I'm of the mindset that probably a doo-doo raid is better. A doodle raid. I can't even say it. I can't even say it right. The doodle. A doodle raid. ¿Por qué no? Babras says ¿por qué no? But yes, thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you guys are new here, I'm Monkey on Striker Moss. You just call me MOS Moss. And we're doing a stream for Create for Kids, the same charity that Volpsy was raising money for, and a few of the other broadcasters that stopped in here today. The charity is so awesome, and we are putting together a coloring book to raise money for it. I'm super excited we get to work with them, especially on something so fun like this. And it is coming together so well. The coloring book is looking so good. Can't wait for people to get their hands on it and start filling in the pages in all their glory. A Dobo bird, right? I saw, dude. How's it going, Nikki1? Okay, so since we only have a limited amount of time, I'm not going to get too caught up in details like in the hair. But I do want to get some of the direction on some of this hair to kind of hint where it's coming from. Get some of the motion in here. And the trick with hair, and I sometimes go overboard on the hair, is kind of the S-curves. You look for S-curves in the hair so that you can kind of define that movement. And sometimes they're pretty subtle. Especially where they overlap. It's going good. Glad to hear it's going good. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. You really need to watch that link I posted. I will. I'll do it after. I will do it after. Is it about doo-doo raids? Ow. I just stabbed myself. I just stabbed myself with my hair. My beard hair. Any of you dudes out there know what I'm talking about? And maybe ladies do too. Where like you just make the wrong movement with your lips. And you just stab yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Doesn't have to be gender specific, I guess. Before you go, you must say nice drawing. Thank you, Gamalt. Really appreciate that comment. And thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate your presence, your positivity. The eyes seem a little droopy. Let's see here. I can see that on that one, yeah. I mean, she's kind of smiling, and I guess I'm not getting that smile as much. Thanks for that feedback. Just an opinion. No worries. No, It's good. It helped me rethink what I had already done. I think with these time drawings, though, especially when we only have 5 minutes left, it's really hard to go back and fix all the problems. And I don't know, you just kind of have to commit. Kind of have to commit to it. Commit to some of your mistakes, that's fine. And know that in the future you can always fix them. In your next drawing, in your next piece. Volpsy raid delayed. Nice, Digi. Nice. I need healing, Digi. Where were you when I needed healing? Digi, please. Okay, it's 7 a.m. here. I was just popping in to say hi and follow. Have a good night or morning. Thank you so much for being here, Alan. I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful day. Really appreciate your presence. You need healing? What are you, a Genji main? No, Hanzo main. Hanzo main all day, baby. I'll see myself out. I'll see myself out. I'm sorry. I think that was one of my big problems with Overwatch was that my favorite character to play was Hanzo, and I could never be competitive. I could never play competitive. Come play Hanzo with me. I don't think I even have Overwatch installed anymore. I think I rage quit and uninstalled it at one night. Not as badly as Golf with Friends, or Salt with Friends as I like to call it, but definitely pretty bad. I have a ton of time on Hanzo. He's a fun one. He's super fun. He's definitely one of the most fun characters. See, I like the bad characters, or the ones that have a bad reputation, I should say. I would play Hanzo and Mei. That's pretty much... I would only play Hanzo or Mei. Those were my characters. I know. I'm a bad human. I know, I try. You must also like Bastion. Nah, I wasn't a big fan of Bastion. He's not as mobile as I'd appreciate. That's why I really like Hanzo. At least you didn't say Torb. Oh my god, I love Torb. What are you talking about? I love Torb. Battle Torb all the way. I see. I'm not one of those Torbs that like stays back and just like hits his sentry. I'm up in your face. Okay, you guys are making me want to play Overwatch. Should we play some Overwatch? Do I even have it installed? Are we about to play Overwatch? Am I about to play Overwatch on stream right now? And show you guys how bad I am? I haven't played in forever. We can play Overwatch. I would play solo on this. I don't yeah. Is Doomfist out? I think Doomfist is in the PTR last I heard. Jazz Velosa, thank you so much for the follow, you fantastic, wonderful, and amazing Stardust Meatball. Thank you so much for being here and for the follow. Oh, Doomfist is live. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't know if I'd like Doomfist. He does seem interesting, though. Let's clean up some of these highlights. I still have only seen that one clip from Twitch Weekly, and that's all you know about Doomfist. I know. Wait, was it the of Rudism playing Doomfist? Oh, I know what clip you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't. Oh, we're up. We're out of time. We're out of time. I'm gonna touch up a few details, but finish up, guys. If you're doing along, who doodled along with me? Who doodled along with me? Finish up some last details. Make sure to sign your piece. You sort of nice set to build. Who created it along with me? I guess I should say. Okay, lovely doodle. Thank you. Definitely a lot of stuff I want to keep working on, but we're gonna call it done here, guys, and then we're gonna go raid. So make sure you sign your piece. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a picture. Take a picture of your piece. And we're gonna go raid. Oh no, I messed up the eyes. It's funny how you only notice it after. I'll clean that up a little bit. Whatever, that works. Oh, no it doesn't. Oh, you guys. You guys. Whatever. Alright, it's done. Alright, guys, let's post this on Twitter. Let's post this on the tweeters. So what we're going to do is you're going to use the hashtag Doodle Raid. We're going to use the hashtag Doodle Raid, and we're going to go raid a broadcaster. If you guys have never been a part of a Doodle Raid, we're going to post on Twitter, and then we're going to go raid this broadcaster. If you didn't draw, make sure you just come along for the raid. Alright. So what are we posting on Twitter? We're going to post... Well, first post the drawing, and then we're going to say, it's a hashtag Game of Thrones. Blame at Monkey on Strike. That's me. And it's a doodle raid for... We got to say who it's a doodle raid for. It's a doodle raid for Glitch, Butt, and then blame Monkey on Strike. That's what we're posting. And that's what we're going to post on here. And then, actually, you know what? We're also going to do a twitch.tv/glitchbutt. That's something that... Oops. Taiche. Twitch. There it is. So that's what we're going to say. It's a doodle raid for Glitchbutt. Blame Monkey on Strike. Twitch.tv/glitchbutt. Yeah, Satan Sprite, go ahead and ask. All right, so get your message ready, and then also we're going to raid here in the channel. So hashtag raid or hashtag raid. That's the raid message. Copy and paste it here. Copy and paste it here. Put a heart at the end of it. Put a heart at the end of it. And here I'll make my cam a little bigger so you guys can see me. So you guys can actually see me here. There we go. There we go. Alright, so test out that raid message in the channel here. Make sure you put a heart emote at the end of it. We're going to go raid this broadcaster. Does the $50 dono also give you a digital copy? Yes, Satan Sprite. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, guys. So go into their channel, but don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Get your raid message ready over there. And here's where doodle raids are complex. What we're going to do is we're going to post on Twitter. We're going to hit that message in their channel, and then we're going to host them. You guys got that? If you guys don't have an image to post on Twitter, that's fine. Join along for the raid, and make sure you host and you follow. Are you guys ready? We have 5 seconds. 5 seconds. We're going to go raid in that channel there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. 4 seconds. We're going to raid. Absolutely appreciate all the love. Thank you so much for all the donos and the support for Create for Kids and Save the Children. You guys are freaking fantastic. 3 seconds. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Wonderful, wonderful beings. If I have $20 in already, can I upgrade to 50? I think so, Satan Sprite. I think so. If not, no, just try it. Just try it. We'll make sure we got you. Thank you guys so much. You guys ready for the raid? Go! Go, go, go! Send the love to Glitchbutt. Make sure you put that rainbow in her chat and then give her a follow and host her up if you've got a channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys have a fantastic and wonderful night. Thank you guys so much. You guys are wonderful, amazing beings. I will see you guys later. Much love, humans. Much love. Bye. 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 Much love.